All right, now in this video, we're going over the back dive straight with the half twist. So I think that this one is 5211A. Difficulty is either 1.7 or 8 on 1 meter if I recall properly. But this is a simple dive for people to learn, but it's a hard dive again to get right. If you want to do this dive properly, I recommend going back to my other video on the back dive straight. You're not going to get this dive properly until you can do that dive for 7s and 8s and do that dive clean. Then this dive is going to be easy because it's just about adding one step. So once you get the back takeoff, you can either twist the shoulder as you take off, ultimately keeping your arms together on the takeoff, or you could even just hold. That's kind of the beginner way. Ideally, you're going to take off, not twist on the board. One arm is going to drop either completely in front or a little bit more to the side. We don't want to drop behind us because then that doesn't create as much of a twisting force. So going up, twisting nice and controlled and slow, remembering that this twist dive, the twist in this dive is going to happen throughout the whole dive because there's no pike out in this. So the twist happens throughout the dive. You're not going to be able to stop the twist as you would in a pike out. So you twist really slow, really cruise the dive. You could even watch your fingers as you go through. So you're going to see the water, and ultimately we're getting to the point in these video series that it's about combining all the steps that we've already put together. So just as in this video, the purpose of this video and these video series is to put together a foundation for you. You got to start going through the beginner dives and keep practicing the simpler dives and practice the drills for the simpler dives before you move on to the harder ones, making sure we're getting at least a score of 7 or higher consistently before we move on. I hope this has helped you. Make sure you're practicing the simulations and practicing. Let's do 30 of these. Take off, so get the back C-shaped position, and then practicing turning your body and then reaching up. I don't know if you could see my feet, but I'm not shifting my feet. I'm using my arms to actually twist. Here, twist around. There's a little bit more friction on that. You see I kind of created a spiral in that mat. But again, practice these skills 30 times, getting the C shape, reaching behind your ears, dropping one arm to create the direction of twist, and then reaching for the water when that half twist is done is going to give you a great preparation for the dive.